Hi guys, George here from Zero Period Productions. And today on Skyrim Saturday Mods, we're worshipping one of the more morally ambiguous Daedra, in Meridia's Order by the Oscar Zero. This brand new quest mod allows us to take up the mantle of Meridia's champion, and join her order of worshippers as they work to destroy a new necromantic thread. With several hours of new quests, new followers, and choice-based gameplay, all fully voice-acted, this might just be one of the biggest quest mods to release this year. One thing that I love about the premise of this mod is getting to join a group of Meridia's devoted followers. In previous games, most notably the Elder Scrolls Online, we get to see for ourselves how vast Daedra worship is across Tamriel, with dedicated cults whose lives revolve around that of their chosen prince. In the case of Meridia, with her almost militantly strict approach to wiping out necromancy in all of its forms, there are many times in which her views and goals align with that of the everyday citizen of Tamriel. To begin this brand new questline, you need to have completed Meridia's vanilla quest, The Break of Dawn, after which, wait in any major city where you'll be met by one of her order's paladins. From here, you'll meet the High Priestess of the Order, and you'll set off on your newest adventure.
Champion!
Oh.
Champion!
Hi, can I help you?
Apologies for the intrusion. I am Paladin Marith of Meridia's Order. High Priestess Alara has sent me to find you and request your help. Please, follow me to our sanctum.
Alright, yeah. Wait, slow down. Explain why you need me.
Forgive my haste.
You're forgiven.
Being truthful, I'm not sure why Alara feels she needs you so immediately. I do what she asks of me.
You don't question orders, I get it.
All I know is that word has reached us that Meridia has a new champion, and the High Priestess of our order wants to make contact.
Alright, yeah, lead the way.
Thank you. It's not too far from Meridia's statue. I'll escort you there. The sanctum isn't too far. I don't expect us to lose each other, but I'll mark it on your map, just in case.
I love when authors do that. I love when mod authors do that. It's the smallest thing. It's just a great quality of life addition. So, right off the bat, great impression, because the voice acting is stellar already, and we already have the quality of life of, hey, if I lose you, here's where to go. Oh. But more importantly, I'm not following her, she's following me. Good start. Very strong start. You know how they say first impressions matter? It's true. For meeting people, for playing a game, or even just playing a mod. It's why so much time and effort goes into the beginning of a game, because they want that first impression of the game to be the best. And sometimes it's why the beginning of a game...
Meridia hasn't chosen a champion in a long time. You must be special.
I'm a little special. It's why sometimes the very beginning of a game might seem the most impressive in terms of the tech, in terms of the cutscenes and so on. Because they're really trying to sell you in those first few minutes. I want to see if she has more dialogue right now.
Come on. The sanctum isn't far now.
What is Meridia's order?
Well, I'd wager you know Meridia better than most. We follow her command and decree, destroying all she considers to be unnatural. Being the Daedric Prince of Life, many of us also dedicate ourselves to the healing and health of others. The sanctum is a place of worship, divinity, sanctuary, and protection. I hope that sums it up well enough. Alara is better at giving that speech than I am.
She doesn't have you rehearse it? Really? Kind of surprised by that.
When you arrive at the sanctum, don't judge them too harshly. It's been a difficult few months.
It's a thing of... I wouldn't say there's any Daedric princes that you should ever view as inherently, intrinsically good. In the case of Meridia, it is the thing of, oh, she hates
Not that
undead.
They're bad people. They're really not. They're just frustrated. Not that you'll have to worry. I'm sure they'll all fawn over the champion.
She hates undead, she hates necromancy, which, for the everyday person, you know, that's good. To us, that's good. It's like, okay, she wants to kill the zombies, the Draugr, and so on. But
let's just say Meridia hasn't exactly made herself known recently. I think Alara is beginning to take it personally.
At this point, I should probably stop talking. I do like that she has stuff to say. It makes me glad I didn't fast travel, because I do want to hear everything she has to say. But because there's a slight gap in between each of her comments, I'll start talking and she'll start talking.
I know you must have a lot of questions, and I'm sure they'll all be answered in time. It's probably best getting your answers from Alara.
I almost feel like it's intentional. I almost feel like it's intentional that she keeps pausing. If anything, I like it because it adds a little layer of humor right now. It also kind of gives the impression that she's a little nervous, that she's a little out of her element talking to me and bringing me there. Which was also the impression I got when we met in Solitude as well. It's taken a little while, isn't this? We're really just bludgeoning this dragon.
Somewhere to lay down now?
I like her. I like her.
I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to get to know each other, too.
Oh, is that so? Because I believe there's multiple followers, and it will kind of be up to you as to how much you want to get to know them, how much you're going to want to get to become familiar with them.
Need something?
Hello?
We are traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun.
Oh.
I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored.
Wait, I don't think I've ever seen this person before.
They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life.
I don't know if I've ever seen Ardwin before. She's got to be vanilla, though, right?
It'll be nice speaking to someone who doesn't spend all their days just facing the same four walls. Don't tell Alara I said that.
Oh, they have big NPC energy. Got it. Don't worry, I won't say that to them. It's not considered socially acceptable to say that to people, usually.
One of my main responsibilities as Paladin is to disrupt and destroy any dark or undead machinations. From what I hear, you follow a similar path.
I also like that we're joining a group of Meridia cultists because, at the end of the day, it's not going to be an evil Daedra cult. They might do some odd things, they might do some strange things in the name of Meridia, but it's not like we're joining a bunch of Dagon cultists, for instance. There's a little bit more opportunity to be a little bit more morally gray, which I think will be really interesting quest-wise and writing-wise.
You can't hide from me. Well, that's what you get.
Did you just hit me with an ice spike? Oh, wait, oh, is the camp under attack? Oh, okay, ice raids. I didn't realize he was, one of the order at first. I'm trying to be very careful not to hit him. Okay.
Back down.
Marith could use your help here just because I'm trying not to attack the wrong people. Okay.
Can we find somewhere to lay down now?
Yeah, we're back home. We're back here. I don't know why. I kind of expected you guys to be a little bit more hidden. Like maybe a cave or a barrow. A barrow wouldn't make as much sense because Draugr, but I'm surprised to see you out and about when, you know, we've got the Vigilant Ascendar walking around, and they could maybe cause some issues for you and me.
I don't much like taking orders from an elf.
Alara's up
but
front.
Larison's honesty and passion makes him a worthy arch-paladin.
Of course, High Priestess. In fact, Velteth believes he has located a lost text.
Ooh.
This is wondrous news. Our Lady will be pleased, and I'm sure she will be proud of your work. I know I am.
Thank you, High Priestess. That means a lot to me.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Meridia's new champion, it's an honor.
Oh, thank you.
Don't mistake me. I have the utmost respect for Meridia. But sometimes I feel as though she has abandoned us.
Well, she sent me. Or, well, she didn't send me, I was sent for. And here I am. I love the way that this kind of casts this shadow with her standing in front of the beacon. That's a really nice touch.
Welcome to Meridia's Sanctum. I am Alkalite Karis. If I can serve in any way, please let me know.
I will.
Champion of Meridia, I have something to ask of you.
What is this place?
This is Meridia's Sanctum, and we are Meridia's Order. Here, we freely worship and operate as Meridia's instruments, bringing her cleansing light to this place. Meridia has commanded us to root out all undead evils across Skyrim and protect its people from their dangers. We have not heard from Our Lady in some time now, but we continue to act in her honor.
Who is Meridia? I want to hear what she has to say about it, if she's gonna give me any shit for this.
Being her champion, I would expect you to know, but I'll remind you of her. Meridia is the Daedric Prince of Life and Lady of Life Energies.
We really only met the one time.
She rewards those who purge this realm of the wakened dead and punishes those who trace them. Our Lady is the enemy of Moloch Baal, the Daedric Prince who seeks to enslave mortals, and has demonstrated her power over him. Because of this, she is recognized as the only Daedra not considered to be evil, and we are proud to serve her.
Well, you're a little biased in that sense. A lot of people don't consider Azura to be evil, but, you know, turned all the Chimer into Dumner, it's a whole thing. What is it that you need from me?
Champion, may I first of all say it is an honor to make your acquaintance.
You may say that.
I'm Alara, High Priestess of Meridia's Order, and her sanctum here in Skyrim. We require the assistance of Our Lady's champion, but, if I may, it would be an honor to witness why Our Lady chose you. A small test of trust, if you will.
Should I have brought Dawnbreaker? Should I have brought Dawnbreaker with me? It's in one of my homes, but don't ask me where it is. I don't have a great filing system at the moment. Meridia's order?
Yes, we honor Our Lady by carrying out her will and spreading word of her benevolence. Our paladins seek out the undead wherever it is found. You yourself have felt her light of certitude and know why her presence is important in Skyrim.
All the Draugr, right? I'm her champion, isn't that enough for you?
Forgive me, champion, and do not mistake my caution for arrogance or lack of faith. It wouldn't be the first time that Our Lady has sent us a deception in order to test our diligence.
What is it you want me to do?
We've received word that a necromancer has taken up residence in Solitude.
Again?
Usually, I dispatch one of our paladins under the protection of Meridia to purge the evil from the city, but these are uncertain times. To be truthful, Our Lady has not spoken to us in, well, a long time. I can't risk one of my people, and I hear you have a reputation for this work. This necromancer has been practicing their vile arts in the Hall of the Dead, defiling corpses and violating the sanctity of death. Exterminate them with the full spite of Meridia's power, then return to me. I'm sending Paladin Marith with you.
Hey.
She will observe you. Not that I won't trust your word, but it's better to be sure.
No, I get it. I understand. If we had GoPro technology, you could just strap a GoPro to me, but, you know, we don't.
Welcome to Meridia's Sanctum. I am Alkalite Karis. If I can serve in any way,
Oh, Marith
please
is...
let me know.
Wait, is she leaving? No, she's just waiting by the door. I'd like to talk to everyone here.
It's my pleasure, champion.
I would like to get to know the members of the Order. Oh,
Farewell.
Marith is
I doubt the
running
guards will
towards
be
me.
too happy if we attack someone within the city. It might be best to shadow them for a while until they're alone.
Look at her giving me quest advice.
Remember, I'm only to observe. I can't interfere if the guards attack. Alara doesn't want to worsen Skyrim's view of us.
No, that's a very good point.
Especially not since that incident in Rorikstead.
Oh no. What did you do in Rorikstead? Oh, what did you do?
Something the matter? I'm happy to help if I can.
Oh, good, I can ask. Alright, I want to hear about the incident in Rorikstead now.
Oh, I must have let that one slip out.
Oh, you did.
I'll tell you if you promise not to tell Alara that I brought it up. She can be difficult when you go against her word.
She's standing right
Not
behind
too
me.
long ago, Larson and I intercepted a group of the malevolent necromancers. They were masquerading as farmers in Rorikstead. They spotted us, and I knew that they would recognize us. We wouldn't have another chance to wipe them out. So, we did what we had to. Of course, this meant that we didn't have time to explain the situation to the guards. They swing first and ask questions later. To cut a long story short, Alara had to spend a fortnight making it up to the Jarl, providing her services as a healer to the hold. She generally enjoys her work as a healer, but I don't think she enjoyed that.
One quick thing I will say is that the voice acting is a little on the quieter side. And the reason I say that is because I have a mod on that significantly boosts NPC dialogue volume. So without that mod, I have a feeling this would be a little quieter, because I do have all of that just kind of maxed out right now. What do you do here?
I follow Arch-Paladin Larison and stop any who prey on mortals and are dead. That, and I protect initiates and acolytes when they're traveling to the cities. Stop them falling into caves and that sort of thing. Boring, mostly.
You know, you don't really seem like a typical Daedra worshiper. I say that as a compliment.
Well, looks can be deceiving. I'll be honest. When I think of Meridia and the other Daedric lords, they don't even come close to being similar. Not all Daedra are evil, and Meridia is certainly not. But truthfully, I'm just happy that I found a group of people who hold my ideals. Alara has done a lot for me, cared for me in my darkest moments, and the Order certainly shares my hatred for the undead. I'm never going to be the most spiritual follower, but I do this with my chosen family at my back, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
I like her. I'm getting a good vibe from her right now.
You lead, I'll follow.
One of my favorite duties is providing healing to the sick. I visit the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun when I can.
You really want to talk the deep lore. Meridia was originally a Magna G? G or J. And essentially was kicked out, and that's how she became known as a Daedric prince.
You are welcome here, so as long as you adhere to the benevolence of Meridia and respect the High Priestess.
Arch-Paladin, what do you do here?
I am Arch-Paladin to Meridia's order. I serve Our Lady by spreading her light to the darkest corners of Skyrim. With my paladins, I purge this land of all those who would stand against Meridia and her splendor. Necromancers, vampires, any matter of evil.
Oh my.
I would challenge you to find a purer and truer way to live your life than this.
His voice acting was louder.
Farewell.
His is at a pretty good volume in my personal opinion.
Whilst I am uncertain of Meridia's thoughts on my services in Kinnereth's temple, her light of certitude guides my efforts.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and talk to everyone that I can.
A single candle can banish the darkness of the entire void. I make it my duty to be that candle.
Okay, his lines are also at a pretty good volume. What is it that you do here?
I am a devout servant of Our Lady Meridia. I practice the art of healing and curing to honor our great lady, spreading her benevolence. I have recently taken up the practice of alchemy to further my use to those who have fallen on hard times. I also assist Velteth and Caris in their further studies of Meridia. Her history is, well, it's barely documented. High Priestess Alara says Skyrim was once full of those who worship Our Lady. Perhaps that is why Skyrim feels hollow in recent times. We are the candle that lights the darkness of Skyrim, as taught by Meridia, channeled by Alara. Walk in Meridia's light.
Welcome to Meridia's Sanctum. I am Alkalite Karis. If I can serve in any way, please let me know.
What is it that you do here?
As an Alkalite of Meridia's order, I honor Our Lady by keeping her sanctum clean and well-fed. Our Lady rewards hard work, loyalty, and servitude to her legacy, a role many here in Skyrim would do well to consider. To think, just months ago I was in the gutter of Riften begging for skooma from lowlifes and brigands. High Priestess Alara saved me from the streets. I believe Meridia's light of righteousness can save all from their perils and destitution. As thanks, I worship and study Meridia, so that I may better understand her and her wishes for myself and her great order. Should you wish to better understand Meridia, I would be glad to oblige. Perhaps I could even share a tome or two.
I will take a tome or two. Yeah, what else can you tell me?
Meridia abhors those who tamper with her life-giving energies. From her realm in oblivion, she assures we mortals are able to pursue purity. Those faithful to Meridia, and willing to carry out her righteous deeds, can benefit from her splendor. artifacts, abilities, and such. Though she does not welcome mortals in her realm known as the Colored Rooms, we know that she has sacrificed much for Nirn since its creation. For a time, she had a race of Daedra known as the Auroran, who would aid her in her missions and acts of purity.
Those were not good.
It is not known to us what happened to these Daedra, but we strive to make their necessity redundant here in the Sanctum.
You know, let's just put aside, let's just forget about the fact that Meridia supported the aliens in their war against mankind. We're just gonna brush over that.
One of my
we?
favorite duties is providing healing to the sick.
There are very few places in Skyrim where you can feel truly safe. I hope you can find this to be one of them.
Thank you.
If one is to understand true benevolence, one must explore all aspects of life.
Oh.
For this, I have no fear of the Dark Daedra.
Alright, Palpatine. What is it that you do here?
One of my main focuses within the Sanctum is the further study of Meridia's benevolence. Not much is recorded of her transgressions with mortals, and our contact with her has been limited recently. In order to serve Our Lady to my fullest ability, I make it my mission to explore all Daedra and their impact on this world. To truly understand this world, you must explore all avenues. As a devout follower, it is an honor to share my knowledge with all those who want it.
Tell me about Meridia.
Well, as I mentioned, not much about her is recorded by mortals. We are certain that she has a hatred for necromancy, the undead, vampires, and all considered to be unnatural. She is the Daedric Prince of Life, and Lady of Infinite Energies. She takes great joy in rewarding mortals for doing her bidding. These gifts include the renowned Dawnbreaker and Ring of Khajiit.
What other Daedra do you study, and how closely do you study them?
I do my best to learn about all of the Daedric princes and their dealings with us. Though in particular, Molag Bal, Prince of Domination and Enslavement, repeatedly comes up in Meridia's history. It seems the two don't appear to get along, much to Molag Bal's dismay. In all recorded history of Meridia, she triumphs over him. Our Lady even defeated him in a duel. A true story of good overcoming evil. I don't much like taking orders from an elf, but Larison's honesty and passion makes him a worthy arch-paladin.
What do you do here?
I'm a paladin. Larison sends me to my death in caves and infested crypts to purge them of their filth. I perform my duties as a paladin with the respect it deserves. Protection of this sanctum is vital. Should it fall, it would dishonor Meridia. Need something?
I'm curious if there's anything downstairs worth investigating. Maybe more people, maybe something else to do. Maybe this will be my room. What I will say is, I don't know if there's really enough beds for everyone here. Oh, actually, no. With the 3 in this room, there might be. But already, really strong voice cast, really good performances, really good audio quality, so I'm happy with that.
I hope you can find this to be one of them.
I don't think I've talked to you yet.
Don't mistake me. I have the utmost respect for Meridia. But sometimes I feel as though she has abandoned us.
What is it that you do here?
I'm a glorified cleaner. You probably want to be speaking with one of the paladins.
Alright, hers is a little quiet.
Sorry. I'm letting my frustrations get the better of me. Remember, Una, Alara teaches us patience, kindness, and to follow Meridia's benevolence.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm the champion of Meridia, and I have to prove myself still.
Walk in Meridia's light.
Yeah, same to you. One reason that I'm being so thorough talking to everyone now is, given that the mod is supposed to be more choice-based, I really want to make sure I'm being thorough, not missing anything. And the mod page also mentions, oh, you can dictate, you can choose how involved you want to be with the various followers, with the various members of the order. So I figure the best thing to do is really try and talk to everyone at every stage to see if they have something new to say, to see if there is something that kind of expands upon what's going on. Oh.
Take this and hold on to it.
Oh, not
I'll be
you.
back for it
not
later.
this.
I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
No, I'm not doing this.
No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
I'll kill you now.
It's fine.
And I
I
missed.
didn't want those few. What was that?
And I missed because he just
Did you see someone run
zipped
past
around.
just now?
Yeah, I just killed him. Here you go.
Yes. How did you get this? Never mind. Here. It's not much, but it's something. I'm going to track down that thief and murder him.
Way ahead of you. If anyone asks, he was a necromancer. He gave me 1 gold. Wow. What a pitiful reward. In some ways, this mod, right off the bat, just first impression-wise, it reminds me a little bit of, Agent of Righteous Might. It gives me a similar vibe.
Saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
And granted, we just started the mod. We just are launching into our first quest in it now, but it almost feels like a more contemporary, more modern, version of a similar mod, a similar type of mod. Don't push, please. Oh. That was easy. Found him immediately. Wait, why do you have a similar hood?
I will
Back
find
away from me, cur.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Well, I thought maybe we were gonna talk. Uh-oh. But that's the last, that's gonna be the
Who's
final
there? I knew I heard
witness,
something.
right? Unless
Thank
the
Meridia.
unless the skeletons count as
Can't
witnesses.
hide from me.
Oh no! 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 No!
Stop right there.
How did you know? Who told you?
I think I heard something.
I'm the Jarl's Thane. I demand you let me go at once.
Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
I do wish that being in the catacombs when this happened kind of exempted us from getting a bounty.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Because they really shouldn't have known. We should almost be safe in here because there's no witnesses in here. Malevolent robes, I'll take that. Oh, it includes the hood. It's an all-in-one. Okay. I was hoping we could talk to him. I was really, really hoping we could talk to him because the fact that he had a similar hood, it could mean nothing, but it could also mean something. I know it's just our initiation, so it wasn't necessarily going to be anything long, but I was really hoping that we could at least talk to him first. Because when Marith said, oh, we should follow him somewhere dark, I figured the Hall of the Dead. I figured the catacombs, you know, would count. I thought she meant just don't attack him in the middle of the streets, which, you know, I didn't. So it's a good thing that I'm Thane.